the path, when you are walking with God, He makes way where
Yes.
and God want and at the end of the day, everything that I've been through, even if I didn't want to give God all the credit, there's no way that I could have done it by myself. And people will know that I could have done it. I could not have done it by myself because of everything that I've been through. Um, and everything that happened for me and not to me. And it's just evident. It's evident that God hands is upon me. And just like he's done upon, all of us as his children. So thank you for being obedient, because
Yes.
it is your obedience that made you bring your stuff with you, not knowing if we were going to need it, right? But God knew. We tried to go live on Facebook. It didn't happen. I tried to go live on Facebook to try to bring you up. It didn't happen. And there we are. God wanted us to do something special. He want people to see the title. It's called Self Love.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's so
Yes.
it's so fitted with what I'm about to talk tomorrow on my masterclass, which I talk about awareness, acceptance, and action. That is self love.
Yes, it is. Yes,
Self-awareness,
he is.
self-awareness is self love. Self acceptance is self love, and being able to take action is
Yeah.
self love.
Yes. Yes. To the 10th power.
Oh, yes,
To the 10th power.
absolutely.
So, listen, I'm talking to my brother from another mother this morning. I said, you know what? We're going on live and talk about your master class tomorrow. Tell us about your master class. I'm so proud of you. First off, let me just say, I'm so proud of you. And the new book. We're gonna have a series coming up next month, y'all, with this new book. We're gonna start next week. Next month starts on Wednesday. So I'm gonna be ready on Wednesday, chapter 1. We're gonna be looking over it. I'm ordering the book today and we're gonna start on Wednesday.
Yes, yes. A great question. What made me want to start a
I'm
master?
ready.
Um, this masterclass came about within an hour after I had a conversation with someone. I was in another masterclass, and I wanted to sow seed to that person, and I wanted to support the person. I say, and not only that wasn't part of the masterclass, I bought my VIP ticket, and not knowing that I was going to have an hour with this person as part of being the my VIP of the masterclass, and
Mm-hmm.
and after the master class was over, and then within like a day or two, I had this conversation with this person, and she said, I want you, now that you have a book is coming, from that book, people are gonna ask for more, because you can't just give them a book and not
Yeah.
show them the path, not show them what to do. You need to put on a
Yeah.
master class. And mind you, I've never done this before. Maybe I've done it, but not in that, that format. And she said, here's what I want you to do.
Yes.
I want you to go you do, ABCD. I said, yes, ma'am. And something that I love about myself, among many other things that I love about myself, is my ability to execute. It's my ability to take the information, and that will lead to transformation. It's my ability to see something, seize the
Yes.
moment, see it not just with my eyes, but see it with my mind. Because seeing things with our eyes is
Yes.
called sight, but seeing things with our mind stay vision. So, and I'm like, what am I gonna talk about?
Yes.
And I'm like, you want me to do a master class on what? She said, what is the core message of your book? I said something that I call AAA effect. I'm like, it's kind of it sounds corny, right? She said, what did you say? I said it's called AAA effect. She said, what do you mean by AAA effect? I said, well, 4 years ago, I became aware of who I am, and that's when my ex-wife walked out of me, because I owned my power, and I no longer wanted to be the man that she wanted me to be. She wanted to turn me into, and I was aware of what was going on. She left. She said, "Ooh, that was awareness." And then she said, "Well, everything that you've been through, the abuse, the incarcerations, and all that kind of stuff. How did you get through that?" I said, "Well, I had to accept the fact that I was born in a country which I didn't have any I didn't have any control of where I was born. I didn't have any control of the family I was born in. I didn't have any control of a lot of things. She said, well, you have to accept it. I'm like, yeah. And she said, how did you come about
Yeah.
doing what you're doing today? I said, well, I had to take action. She said, that's your core message. She said, I want you to do that. And my goodness. She said, that's what I want you to do. I want you to build up masterclass. I don't care how you do it. Get on it and get it, make it happen. So I wanted to give her a shout out. Her name is Ramona Rogers, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get her to come in and to just speak a minute or two if she could, because of her that this masterclass is coming alive tomorrow. So I want to give credit where credit is due, um, because that's
Yeah.
the kind of person I am. So yeah, so that masterclass was born out of another masterclass that I came and Ramona said, hey, I need you to get on it and get on it now. Within a day or two, I contacted someone to help me, and there we have it. Within 30 days, I have a masterclass coming. I know it's a long answer, but I wanted you for I wanted to paint a picture for you. I wanted you to understand how it all started. So if somebody's out there
Yeah.
listening, sowing seed in someone else's life is gonna come back to you tenfold. That's number one.
Yes.
Number two, learn how to have the ability to execute. And number three, having a clear vision of what you want to do, not what other people. Because you were saying, I do not want to tell you what to do the masterclass on. You have to come up with it yourself. So don't let somebody else try to
Yes.
change you into something else you're not. Don't let somebody try to switch your message. Don't let anybody try to muddy the water for you. Be true to yourself. Awareness is
Yes.
about authenticity. Awareness is about showing up authentically. Oh man, you think this is James? Wait till tomorrow when I get on this masterclass. Oh Lord have mercy.
I love that.
It ain't late. It ain't too late, y'all. It ain't too late to get on meetwilltorise.com and you get a link to get the masterclass, because that masterclass it's gonna be a masterpiece.
Well, let me say this real quick. The beautiful thing is you had an opportunity to help somebody else. That person turned around, helped you, and took you to a whole nother level. And so it is, I feel like when you're walking in your purpose.
I don't know what happened. I think she just dropped. She just got cut off, or the internet or something. But I will wait for her to come back on. But if you're watching this live, or if you're watching this on the replay, my name is Will Baptiste, and listen, what I do, I'm a coach. I'm an emotional health coach. I serve a high functioning men to embrace their emotion and their vulnerability. Why? Because for too long, as myself, we're suppressed, oppressed, and constipated emotionally. And needed, and I wanted and needed to have a space where I could express myself. Oh, there she is. She's back. What happened?
I have never had this much technical difficulty. I have technical difficulty when it's someone. I have never had this much technical difficulty. Somebody out here needs your message, Will. Somebody is needing what you have, because never. And I always say, when I experience this much adversity, yes, it's only good things coming. It's only good things coming.
That's it. It's diversity. Uh, that's
Seriously.
That's exactly what my book is about. It's the will to rise, because I believe we all have a will and we all have the ability to rise. That's what will to rise is all about. But also it's about how to persevere in the face of adversity. And you just demonstrated that live to all of us. How um when we are being persecuted, when we have adversities, when we have roadblocks and obstacles, we use
Yes.
it as an advantage, and not saying, "Whoa, me, this doesn't work, this, that, and the third." But you say, "No,
Yes.
what? I'm gonna keep."
Yes.
So I appreciate your tenacity. I appreciate your grits, everything about you. You're a cheerleader. You are a true leader. You are a builder. You are
Thank you.
anything that God created you to be, and then some. So next time somebody asks you, "Who do you think you are?" You say, "I am all that plus a bag of chips." Okay, because God
And the
made
bag of
you.
chips.
Right? Don't forget the bag of chips. Do not forget that. So you tell them that God made you wonder. You were made wonderfully and fearfully in the image of God, and that's it.
Thank you, honey.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you so much. I just truly believe, when I say I'm a community builder, I didn't make that up. Like I literally took a test and it said, and I said it described me to my core. It makes me happy to help other people. When I see somebody doing something positive, I what can I do to help,
Right.
And you have all, and like I said, when I was introduced to you, they told me that you were the male version of me. And so I just love that because your spirit and your willingness to help and to go beyond, you know what I mean, is
Yes.
is like none other. And so
Oh, you having internet difficulties again. But yeah, but to pick up on what you just said, I do believe we're all part of each other. There is a part of us that's in everyone, and there's a part of everyone that's in us, because we're all made in the image of God. Whether we want to admit it, whether we like it or not. Yep, she's back. Yes, and as I was saying, uh,
I will. I have been using StreamYard for at least a year and a half. I promise you. I have never been kicked off of StreamYard. Never had none of this. I've never had all these issues.
listen,
Never.
listen. Um,
Somebody needs your message today. That's
right,
that's
right.
just confirmation. It is just confirmation.
That's it. So what I was saying is we're all part of each other, and as I'm part of you, you're part of me. I am part of everyone, and everyone is part of me. But when we realize that, the sooner we realize that we are part of everyone, and everyone is part of us, then we no longer want to hurt other people, because we ultimately hurting ourselves when we do that, because we're all interwoven, we're all connected to some degree. Um, so it's such a privilege for me, and an honor, to be connected with like-minded people, to be connected with people that are in the same vibration, to be connected with people that are going the same direction, uh, or if they're not going the same direction, they're going in their
Thank
direction,
you.
but they are not getting in my way, or going in my direction. So truly appreciate you, Michelle. And I know that we talked about this before, where we're going to be doing a retreat, um, where it's going to be a couples retreats. I think we got to do a couples retreats, and we definitely got to do it together. Uh, and, and,
Yes.
and
I
and
love
I
it.
think yeah, and I think it's going to serve a lot of people. It's going to help a lot of people to come to their own
Yes.
awareness, to accept the thing that they cannot control, and to control the thing that they can, and to be able to take action, to do what for themselves what they wish somebody else could do for them. That's what taking action is all about. It's about owning who you are, doing for yourself what you want somebody else to do for you. Whether it's respect, whether it's setting boundaries, whether it is whatever that is, you want somebody to do for you. You go ahead and start doing it for yourself. And yeah, you're definitely having some you're definitely having some difficulties today, out of all days. It's today that you're having difficulties with technology, and that's the thing. We can't rely on people. We cannot rely on their technology. We can only rely on ourselves. Even ourselves sometimes can. Yeah, there you go. Now you're showing up twice.
Yeah, I'm trying to switch over to my phone and see if that will make a difference.
It might make
Um,
a difference, because I don't know if you or you. I don't know if you're using Wi-Fi from your phone or using Wi-Fi from the area, but the computer does pull more bandwidth, um, as far as the internet. So that's probably why you're having difficulty.
okay.
Um, so yeah, switch to the phone. We're not gonna be here for long. And I thank you for giving me the opportunity to kind of speak about um, tomorrow's event. I also have an event coming up tonight. I'm going to be on the Black Business Olympics tonight. I think I talked about that already. And I'm going to be talking about the business aspect of the AAA effect. So it's going to be on at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys want to follow me for that, that'll be great. All the information are on my profile on Facebook. And tomorrow, 9:30, that's we're gonna kick off the my masterclass on the AAA effect on building emotional strength. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, yes, Michelle. Man, your StreamYard is definitely kicking some butt. But I know you're not gonna lose this fight. Or you're not gonna lose a battle. You might lose a fight, but you're not gonna lose a battle. Yes. Michelle, are you there? Michelle going once. Michelle
Yeah,
going twice.
I'm
There.
here. I'm here. I'm not sure
Okay.
what's going on. It's okay. It's okay.
Yes.
It is.
But the main goal is that we're all live. Um, you're coming in and out, but that's all right. But I'm still here. I'm still holding it down, speaking to the audience, people that are listening to it live or on replay. I give them all the information about them. Enough about me. What should you talk about you, Michelle?
That's okay. Now the audio is kind of acting crazy. But listen, can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. We'll wrap up on here because I feel like you covered a lot. We'll wrap up on here. We'll be back together again next week. We will keep
Yes,
y'all posted. What I'm going to do is I am going to, me and Will had an amazing podcast. He was in a podcast in our men's month last year. And so, last summer. It's so crazy, Will. My connection is saying that it's strong. And so the fact that it keeps kicking me out is okay. It, like, okay.
I don't know, but I think we said the main thing, um, and yes,
Yes.
we're gonna be working on a series that I'm really excited about. I couldn't ask anybody else,
Yes.
hey, listen, I am very very excited about that. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yes.
Know we're gonna have a good time. Um, and we're probably gonna have some laughter. We're gonna probably have some
Yes.
emotion as well, because you're gonna be asking me things about the book that I probably no longer believe,
Yes.
in terms of where I was, because that book was written over 2 years ago, and I've since then I have been transformed. Not because that I lie or anything. It's just certain things that I believe now. I see it differently, which is okay. Which is we all have
Sure.
the to evolve. I don't know if there is, but
Definitely.
then I would explain my thought process then and my thought process now and how I
Yeah.
feel, how I see things.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a very interesting thing to see my evolution, my transformation between then and now,
Yes.
and see where I'm at in my journey. So you know what? This is getting excited by the more I talk about it, the more I'm excited, because now I'm gonna
Yes.
myself for the first time, seeing where I was 2 years ago when I wrote the book versus now, to see the the,
Yes.
the difference, right, in the person that I'm becoming. So I'm really excited about that.
I literally just watched a video, and I've been studying this for the past few years, but it talks about, just neuroplasty and what happens. It used to be that we thought as we are adults that our mind would stay the same. There's no, can't teach an old dog new tricks and that type of thing. It's not true. You know what I mean? So the fact of the shift in mindset, to be able to do that, I'm very excited, to see, because I think some people feel like, this is who I am and this is who I'm going to be and I'm never going to be any different. It's just not true. You could make a conscious decision to be somebody different, to show up differently. You know what I mean? To be whoever it is that God called you to be. Well, it's too late for me. It's really not. You know what I mean?
Never.
It's really not. And so I feel like you are a living example of that. I love bringing living examples of people who are, in a good place that might not have been in a good place before. And
Mm.
so, well, that's why our live keep getting interrupted. That's too much goodness coming. It's too much. It's
Right.
gonna help somebody. I know it for sure.
Right.
And so it's all good though. It's all good. I promise you, this thing says it's strong. Everything is like connected the way it's supposed to be. I have never had this happen before. So for anybody else that might be like, oh, the term, but just like you said, it's confirmation for me. It is
Right.
confirmation. It should be confirmation for you. Anytime, I promise you, that you're doing some positive things. If we were just sitting down watching TV and I was just watching a movie on here, the movie would play fine.
Mm-hmm.
It would
Yeah.
have been fine,
Right. So
right?
good.
And
Yes.
because we're out here putting some positive out in the atmosphere, the devil always gets busy. But nevertheless, God is still in
Yes.
charge and still amazing, and he
Absolutely.
can't stop nothing. So
Oh
we
man.
are going to start November the 1st. Well, it's next Wednesday. We'll
Oh man.
start next week,
You've
November
already
the
decided.
1st.
You already decide that. Oh my
Listen,
God.
listen, she ready.
Get ready.
Don't
Okay.
challenge me
So
with a good time. She ready.
okay. Well, let's look at the time. I think I have a time in my head. That's probably gonna work out. Because we're both on the same time zone. So let me get back to you on the time. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna be sometimes around from 9 to 10. I think.
Okay.
So I think, yeah, yeah, finish with my day and all that kind of stuff.
We'll put
So
it out there, y'all. It's all good. We'll be back because Will is busy. He got to check his schedule out. And so, and it is all good. He got a book coming. He's an author. He's already was a published author before this, but he, has this new book out. He is going to a meeting. We can't have you late for your meeting either. So I know you got to get ready to go. Got big
yes,
things coming. And
eh,
so we are so super excited. As I told you, I am so proud of you.
thank you, thank you,
So proud of you.
thank you.
And, wish you all the best. Any way that I can support you, you know that I will.
Oh well,
And so
you're
I'm going to
already
see you
doing it.
tomorrow on the masterclass.
You're already doing it in such a big way. And listen, I appreciate it, and the love is gonna be reciprocated. And I can't wait for us to start growing together, and supporting each
Yes.
other, and to see each other win. And I believe in collaboration versus competition. And I believe that if I have to,
Yes.
you have to lose for me to win. I'm not winning because we both can win and we both should win, and that's what we are working
We're both
towards.
going to win.
And absolutely, and I'm looking forward to.
Yes.
Thank you very much for having this live, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow if you can make it. And we're gonna be there for at least 90 minutes, 90 minute plus. But at least I've got a guest speaker coming tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to get the
Okay.
person behind the master class. I'm gonna try to get her to come in for at least a few minutes just to say a few words. So I'm gonna start working on that right now.
Amazing. I don't know if you did because I was getting kicked out. Did you tell them the raffle is going to be tonight
The
for
raffle is
people
gonna
to
be.
tune in for the raffle tonight? Are you going to do that live on Facebook?
Yes, I'm gonna do it live on. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it live on Facebook for the raffles to see who's going to win this VIP ticket where they're gonna be able to have a one-on-one with me after those. So I'm really excited about this. So let's go. Yeah,
Yes, honey. Yes.
yes.
Well, God is good. Well, I don't know what's going on with the connection. Again, so excited and so happy for my brother Will Baptiste. That is Mr. Walter Rise. He is just another living example. And you girls, you guys know how I love to bring living examples of people who have gone through and have made their way out. And so, just a way to inspire and to empower you in your situation. You know, a lot of people just feel stuck. You just feel dark. And I know what that feels like. And I have one of the biggest ways, because I'm very visual and I'm auditory. And so one of the biggest things is I watch videos and I watch positive people, and I find inspiration from their journey. Okay, we're all children of God. We'll all have the blessings available to us. It may not feel like it, or you may have yourself in some shame, guilt, unworthiness, those patterns, and your girl can help you with that. Yeah, I got a program for it. But you know what I mean? We have ourselves in those patterns because we feel unworthy, right? But understanding that we are worthy. The devil will create these mirages and make you think or make you feel like, oh, there's no way. Oh, that's just them. Oh, they got that. Oh, they had this. Oh, they got this. I don't have nobody. I don't have this. The devil is a liar. He's a liar. I just want you to know he's a liar. You can and you will if you put the work in. Will Taraz has a workshop. His email is, his website is willtorise.com. Will, WILL, the number two, rise, RISE.com. Willtorise.com. There are his books are available on there. His YouTube, his Facebook, any way that you want to connect with him is available. I am going to replay his my interview, our podcast together. From the beginning of the year. And so pray that something was said to inspire you, to empower you, to educate you. Yeah, knowledge is power, honey. All right, good people. Bring you some sunshine again on this gloomy Friday. It's for the love of music Friday, honey. Remember to put you some positive in your ear and pluck that devil off your shoulder, honey, because he don't belong there. He's giving you all those negative, nasty thoughts. Pluck him off your shoulder. Yes, because we need you walking in purpose, being your beautiful spirit that you are, being the beautiful spirit that you are, okay? Well, for now, it's your girl. Y'all know me out here in these internet streets, honey. It is your girl, Michelle Allen Franklin, Miss Michelle D.I. Yes, this has been a divine intervention, baby. And there are no coincidences in this world, only God's divine intervention in our lives, just in case you didn't know. Yeah. Miss Community Builder. Why? Because, I'm always giving you the good information. Yeah, giving you what you need, baby, to fill your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit. Your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, and them emotions. Yeah, and them emotions. Okay. I aspire to inspire until I expire, honey. That's what I'm doing. What you doing? All right. Yeah, going online and order you the book. You got a little change today, payday. You got a little change today. Y'all have a good one.